I'm so excited to share with you what I am going to be creating with these thrifted and hand-me-down doilies. Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, Creative by Nature. My name is Donna. Today I am participating in the Useful DIY Challenge, August edition 2019, and the theme this time is upcycled. It's hosted almost monthly by Mum from Mum Das Life Handmade, and her co-host is different every month as well. This time it is Nicole Northgarden. I will have both their channels down in the description box as well as the playlist. Let's hop into the project. So the supplies you're going to need are doilies. These are crocheted doilies. Some crochet thread, some stems. I got these out in the bush, but you can also purchase these ones at Dollar Tree. Some small pebbles. You could use rice if you'd like, but I prefer to use the gravel. A taped florist wire using brown florist tape, or you could also use wired jute string. You are also going to need a tapestry needle. Now, a tapestry needle has a wider, larger eye, as well as a blunt tip. You will also need some thin cotton fabric or any other type of thin fabric. I'm just going with a neutral tone. I purchased this at the thrift store as well. Some fiber fill. The leaves are optional. Scissors, your glue gun, and glue sticks. Okay, so I am going to create two different styles of this project. What we're actually going to be making are fabric pumpkins. So I'm going to go with this doily. I like the size, and I also like the texture that it has along the edges. So I'm going to just set these ones aside for now. Okay, so I cut a square out of my cotton fabric, and I wanted it to be about the size that's in relation to my doily. And as you can see, it's pretty close. So what I'm going to do now is fold it in half, then in quarters, and I'm going to fold this up like so it makes a triangle. And then I'm going to take my scissors and I'm actually going to round it off on the top corner like so. I don't measure, I just guess. And I'm going to open it up. I'm going to see if it fits. It doesn't quite, but that's okay because it doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm going to just fold it up again, trim off a little bit more, like so. I'm actually pretty impressed with how close it gets to being a circle. That's a funny looking circle, but this will work. So I'm going to go with this. So now I will show you the next step. Okay, I'm going to take a long stretch of thread from my crochet thread. These scissors are specifically for fabric, so I don't use these ones on anything else. I am then going to thread my needle. I'm going to tie a knot on this far end over here. Then I'm going to go in and out along the edge of my cotton circle fabric. I'm going about a half a centimeter to a centimeter wide. That is it. Really simple. You're going to go all the way along the edge until you fully complete going all the way around. Okay, so I'm at my last stitch. I am finishing that stitch by matching it to the other one. I'm going to pull tight both strands And what that's going to do is close up this little circle pouch that I want to create. Now I don't want to close it up tight, so you want it just roughly like that. I'm going to leave those long threads to the side and I'll show you what to do next. Okay, so I'm just going to add some of my pebbles to the bottom of the cotton fabric sack. And what this is going to do is add some weight to the bottom. And then I'm going to go in and add some fiberfill. Now I'm going to pull my strings tight. I just want to make sure I have a bit of a hole right there. And I'm going to tie that off. Okay, so now I'm going to add my stem to this pumpkin that I am forming. Just going to test a few different branches out to see what one fits. I want to make sure it sticks up really high, and you'll see why in a moment. I also have these ones from Dollar Tree. I'm going to go with that one. So I'm going to just place some glue in the middle of my poof, or you can do it on the stem, whichever you prefer. And I'm going to take my stem and just push it into the middle of my pumpkin, and there you have it. Make sure it's standing up high enough like this and let that dry. Okay, once dry, I'm going to take my little pumpkin form and I'm going to place it in the middle of my doily. Just like so. I also have a long piece of thread here all ready to go. I'm going to start by lifting the edges towards my stem. And I'm going to gather it up and around that stem that we have here at the top of our pumpkin. Just like so. And then I'm going to take my thread that I have pre-cut. I'm going to loop it around a couple of times. Pull tight and tie it off with a knot. Make sure you pull really tight because you don't want this to come loose. And you can double knot that if you'd like. Okay, there you have it. Now you can just kind of fluff it up a bit. There you go. Now we're just going to add just a little bit more to this, just for a little bit more dimension. Okay, so now I have some of the florist wire that's been covered in brown tape. And I'm going to take a pencil and I'm going to create some tendrils by wrapping the wire around my pencil. Okay, so for our second pumpkin, I already cut out the cotton circle fabric to match up with this doily. This doily doesn't have anything too fancy around the edges, so I wanted it to be about the same size. My thread's ready to go, and I'm going to stitch the two together. Now I want to make sure that my knot is on the inside so that it doesn't pull through. And again, you just approximately a centimeter and you just go up and down right through the cotton and the doily. We're joining the two pieces together. Okay, once I'm done going around the edges of both the fabric and the doily, I have again met up the 2 strings there, and I'm going to pull them tight, but I want to make sure that my fabric is on the inside and the doily is facing on the outside. So you're going to just pull them tight to form a pouch, just like so. Make sure you leave enough room so you can fill it. And there you have it, your thrifted, upcycled doilies. Here's a larger one that I had made. And these are going to go on display in my ensuite for the fall season.